Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot Magazine. Thank you so very much for everything. The likes, shares, views, subscribes, everything. I appreciate it all. Yesterday was a recharge day. And it was also, I'm so happy it's Friday. We're going to ring the bell. Let's clear up this energy. And then we'll see what the message of Spirit has for us this morning. Someone's talking about something that's already happened and it's done, it's over with, but they haven't let it go. They haven't let it go. If they didn't let it go, that means that they feel like they didn't win something because they can't let it go. Bottom of the deck. Oh, surrender in reverse. They cannot let, my cards are not upside down. They cannot let something go. This is something that they try to do all the time. This is how they get their kicks, their jollies. Whatever they doing, it didn't work out right. This time they didn't get that kick, and it surely wasn't jolly. Hey, Courtney. Yeah, it's time for somebody to grow up. It's like people can see exactly what this person is doing, and everyone sees what they're doing. This could be a person, this could be a group, this could be something. Yeah, something burned to ground. Something was done, but it didn't work. They was trying to do you a certain way, but they didn't realize that you already knew who you were. See, had you been confused and not sure who you were, they would have been able to get over, but you're not confused. You see it. Everyone sees it. Somebody's talking about it because they're pissed and not able to let it go. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, they're upset because everybody sees that you're getting good juju. You are who you are. You ain't trying to be nobody else. You're getting good juju because you didn't do anything trying to get at that person. You didn't try to harm, hurt, hinder, nothing. Now they want forgiveness because they was trying to go against you. They was purposefully going against you. They just didn't realize they trying to go against you was going to bring a storm for them, not for you. Like I said, you're already happy. You already know who you are. You're safe within your skin. You like the skin you're in. And this person really desires to be like you. But somebody can't get grounded. Somebody can't be themselves. They don't feel comfortable being them. They want to try and give it a better shot at being you. What's the message? You can't be nobody else. All you can do is be yourself. Love the skin you're in. Because someone is realizing they brought a storm. They caused a tower when there needn't ever have been a need for one. When there didn't have to be one. All because somebody thought that, there's too much. All because somebody thought that they was going to come after you. This is way too much. But they're pissed. It's like I feel somebody's trying to, this person is pissed. Because these cards are like really, really bumping, jumping. They're mad because you're not pissed. They're upset because you're not upset. They was trying to cause you something. They was trying to do something. They was trying to create something. And they was going to get pleasure in listening to you talk about it. Listening to you talk about, and this and that, and this and that, this, that, and then they did this, and then they did that. That's how they get their jealousy, because then they think that they did something. You ain't got such shit to say. Because they didn't do nothing. That's why they're upset. Because they couldn't do you the way that they feel you are continually doing them. You know, this person needs to look at the truth of what they're trying to put out there. And it's the truth of what they're receiving in return. Someone is trying to do something for their own pleasure, just to knock their rocks off. But it's not working for them. It's going in the opposite direction. Now somebody, they're trying to get other people involved. They're trying to get the posse. They're trying to get the posse. They on the phone. Somebody's on the phone. They in the car. Look around. If you're in your car right now, look around and see who is just going at it. Who just look like they just talking to the air. And da, 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 da. That's the person. I'm telling you, they have a desire. They wanted to humble your ass. They wanted to humble you. But you know what? This person cannot, because this person is hiding behind a mask. They're ashamed of who they even truly are. But it's time. It's the day. It is the season that this shit is ended. They are so upset at who they actually are. And they desire to be with you. I'm telling you, someone was trying to manifest something. They was trying to manifest you to come out of yourself. For you to feel like, oh no, I'm tired of this, and da 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 da. For you to act like them, but there is no need. Let them handle that crazy looking spot. You stay in your highest white light. See, this person, they know that you forgive them. They know you forgive them for trying to do you something dirty, but you already knew they couldn't do it, because other people call you the way maker, the miracle manifester, the earth angel, God's favorite, God's blessed child. That's why you didn't have anything to say when somebody was trying to get you to, they was trying to do something to create a situation for you, like, and this and that and the other, and blah, 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 blah. You're connected. You're spiritually connected. You're mature. You've leveled up. You've ascended. Most importantly, you don't allow someone else's tower moments to affect you. You're looking at somebody, or you're listening to somebody like, this is your tower moment. And you know what? And for whatever reason, somebody feels like they want to stay there, that it's safe there. If they can express themselves there, they can continuously do the same thing, say the same thing, act the same way, have the same disgust. It's done. Someone needs to let that go. All that gossiping, all that talking, all that yam, jammering. Someone needs to let that shit go. Someone who's living a little bit too loud for their own good. And when really all they need to do is forgive themselves for allowing themselves to get played. They thought they was playing you. That wasn't playing you. You allowed this person to do whatever it is that they wanted to do, to create whatever situation they wanted to create, because you knew the truth. They wasn't going to be able to get to you. They was not going to be able to strike you down, to harm you, to hurt you, to hinder you, and none of those things. And the reason is because now this person is waking up to understand that out of all the H words, the one they forgot was healer. You're a healer. That's why they can't do you. You're special. That's why they can't get to you. That's why they can't upset you. That's why they can't tear you down. That's why they cannot throw any stones and think that they are breaking any glass windows in your house. They know who you are now. And everyone sees exactly what somebody was trying to do to you. So now this person is so embarrassed. They feel they have no choice except to level up. They have no choice except to surrender to their own towers. It's like what they say, careful what you think that you're doing to me. You ain't doing it to me. You really just doing it to you. Mm-hmm. You ain't doing it to me. You're just doing it to you. Hey, AJ, how are you? AJ Craft, how are you? It's good to see you too. Yeah. You got cups flowing over. You got so many miracles, so many blessings, so many things that this person wants. You know, it's like, and it's because of that desire, that want to have something that they haven't actually worked for. That's what's got them in that quandary. Anything else from this deck? Yeah. Somebody has to, it's almost like, I feel like somebody needs to learn how to control their own emotions. That's what gets them off track. You know, the smartest of all warriors control their emotions. They don't allow someone else to get them, to knock them off their rocks. They control those emotions. Bottom of the deck, judgment. You know, because I feel like this person has judged you, but you don't give a damn. Because you still have that most powerful thing that they want, that cup of love. And see, someone misjudged you. They thought that they could take that. And they tried for a little bit. They tried to soup you up. They tried to fill your head. They tried to do this. They tried to do that. But the whole time they were sitting here worrying because they knew whatever they was going to try to do, they wasn't going to be able to do it. I'm telling you, someone tried to get you. Like they saw that you was by yourself, or they thought this person can't protect themselves. They was going to try and get you. But you know, I'm going to tell you something. It's almost like that little birdie that came and said, hey, listen, Something's getting ready to happen. You're going to have to close a cycle. You're going to have to do something. And something is getting ready to go right back around. Yeah, so somebody thought that they was getting ready to take you somewhere. They was going to be able to do something, only to find out that what they were planning was already coming towards them. Spirit was already having their get back when they were still planning how to get you. Yeah. They sitting there plotting and planning on you, not knowing that their karma was being planned out. Hey, K Hypey, how are you? Mr. K Hypey. Yeah, somebody, it's like they was this hidden enemy. They didn't think that you knew. They thought that you was so like you was just out there, you couldn't see what somebody was trying to do because they was trying to make it seem so innocent. But something about this situation from the past has come back around. Something that you noticed in someone's communication. Maybe things that they weren't saying, how they were holding something back, how you kind of felt like somebody was trying to be so sneaky about something, but they really wanted to work with you because they wanted to get whatever you had. Whether this is spiritual inheritance, whether this is money, whatever this is, they wanted it. What's the message? What's the message? There's somebody thinking that they could take what's yours. They found out that they can't hold that. They can't handle the load. Confirmation. They can't handle the load. They thought that they could take what was yours. They could do what you do, and they could handle the load. They cannot handle the load. This person finds out that they played themselves. That's all they did. They don't have that business sense that you have. They don't have that je ne sais quoi that you have. They don't have the smart side. I don't know, whatever it is that they don't have that you have. They thought they can handle it, but they couldn't. In fact, it's like you told somebody something. You shared something with somebody, but it kind of confused them what you was talking about. Like they couldn't figure it out back then. And now they're starting to figure it out. It's like you told somebody something in the past. And it's like, what's that supposed to mean? Now they're understanding exactly what it means. And they know that they don't have it. That's why this person is kind of freaking out, because they're trying to figure out how you manifested it. How'd you get it? How did you get it when they can't get it? I'm telling you, because you know what the hell you're talking about. You're not wanting to repeat yourself. You don't have to. If they don't get it, they don't get it. You're still going to be seen as a star that you are and have always been. Not just that star, but you have those great qualities as well. And strength is one of them. So somebody thought that they was going to do something, say something, put you on Front Street so that they could skillfully get in that position and move on. But they see they ain't moving nowhere. Spirit has them. They are not going anywhere. Yeah, don't even say it more than once. Just say it one time and that's it. Mm. Yeah, it's like because it's like this who they trying to work with. Say it one time and let it go. Confirmation. Who they trying to work with. That's why you don't need to repeat yourself. You know, you was spreading knowledge to this person, important knowledge to this person, and they had no idea. It was above their head. So yes, getting out the mud is a lot harder than it appears. Exactly, K hyphy. Exactly. You know? Yeah. But something about you, your communication style, the way you relay the message or something, you're fine. It's like it puts you in good stead, and it's like people want to hear what you actually have to say because it's like you're bringing happiness, you're bringing joy, you're telling people how to accomplish the things that really mean something to them and how to protect those things. You're alerting people to warlocks, wizards, and their ways. You're showing people how to balance their own lives and themselves against these attacks from these witches. What's the message? Yeah, somebody was working with somebody to try and turn your life upside down, to try and make it so that you don't know what the hell was going on. But it didn't work. Didn't work. You know what somebody was trying to do. You knew when somebody was trying to bring you some bullshit because they was trying to get all your shit. It's like somebody thought that they could confuse you. One of those people that talk a whole hell of a lot and never shut the fuck up. And you got to do like this to get a word in. What? Eh, but did it? I did. Here, her. One of those types of things. Somebody thought they could confuse you with all that bullshit. No, people looking at that person like you just talking, but you ain't saying shit. Somebody thought that they could do you a certain way, but it's not happening to you. It's coming back on them. And that's why they're pissed. That's why their tongue is wagging. That's why they're gossiping about you. Ask them to continue to gossip about you so that way you can transmute all that negative energy into the positive. And that way you'll go a lot further, faster, because you got them and you trying to get you to where you need to go. What's the message, Spirit? Somebody wanted to do you dirty. They wanted to break your heart. They wanted you to be crying. They wanted you to be hiding, ashamed, scared that they're going to come out with their big tough self and they're going to say something or do something. You're protected. You are protected. So if God is in my life and God's got me, who do I fear? Who do I have to fear? Nobody. Ain't nobody fearing that whenever God's got me. Okay? Whenever I am that chosen one, whenever I am the love, God's got me. If somebody wanted to take that love away, they don't want somebody to love you. They don't want somebody to see you for the star that you are, that you could help them to rise. to gain everything that they could ever possibly want in life. They don't want to think that you could do that. KIP said, someone said they had all these degrees, PhD certifications, etc. Guess what an anal thermometer has a lot of? Degrees. True. Yeah. See, somebody they can't see that you worked on yourself. You worked on yourself. That's why, these tower moments, they don't hit you. They don't hit you like they hit somebody else. Because you know how to think it through. You dealt with those emotions. Somebody else, they're not able to deal with their own emotions. That's why they keep finding themselves in the same type of situation. That's why they're not able to be happy like you are, because they keep people that somebody keeps walking away from people. People keep walking away from this person because this person keeps trying to come in and do someone else dirty. Like they trying to take something that don't belong to them. I'm telling you. And this is a witch, you know what I'm saying? But this is somebody who's working with somebody else. But they don't think that you know. And this one, just teaching this one how to open up her leg like this one got. See, this one, they just opened up a little bit. She's like, no, baby, if you're going to get out there, you got to open it up. It's like somebody's teaching, like an older 304 is teaching a young 304 how to be a 304. It don't make no damn sense. Because it's almost like somebody can't let go of something that happened in the past. They can't let that go. Whatever happened in the past, somebody said something to them, and they was just all upset. And how dare this person say this to me? No, they didn't. I know they trying to do I know this and that and the other. So that's when somebody started to get like they friends. Hey girl, hey guy, let's all gang up on this person because this person said some stuff that hurt my feelings to the core. It was the truth though, but it hurt my feelings to the core. And yeah, but it's like you know how to protect yourself. You wasn't putting up with that. Yeah, somebody they want to be you because they see that you're happy. You did the work, and they want to be people to notice them too. But the way that this person is feeling, it's like they feel like they're not being seen. They're not being noticed. I'm telling you, it's something about the past with this Queen of Wands. Maybe she was passed up. Hey, Nana. Hey, Ravenclaw. How are you? It's like maybe somebody was passed up and they felt left out. I'm telling you, somebody does not feel seen at all. They feel